do come in on this because clearly, as far as your alliance partners are concerned, there will be demands when it comes to ministerial posts, when it comes to demands for the states that they represent. How does the party think of managing the coalition dharma, so to speak?
You see, one thing is there is a one unanimity among all the NDA partners, whether it's a TDP or JDU headed by Mr. Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu, that they all are very, very well entrenched, deeply entrenched into the economic progress of the country. All of them unanimously want that India should be breaching $5 trillion economy by 2030, and it should reach into the developed country status by in 2047. That's one of the broader roadmap which Mr. Modi is committed, and that's the reason he was very keen that all the development policies should be continuing without any disruption. Now the third term, Mr. Modi 3.0, I'm sure will be achieving these targets without even despite the fact right from 1980 onwards there has been a coalition government at least for 8 times. We have seen some experiences, but there is a common minimum program. I'm very sure Mr. Modi and his team will be able to strike the common minimum program and see to it that cooperative federalism continues, the progress of both the states. They are asking for the special status for both the states, Andhra Pradesh and Bihar. Obviously, one has to do the calibration in terms of impact on the budget,
Yes.
what kind of budgetary impact it will have. But I think there is a one pool which is called cess pool,
Right,
and which is obviously going into the central pool. So I'm sure with the able minds we have, with the planning commission and everything putting together,
yes,
will be able to generate enough revenue to meet this special. I'm not saying they're meeting and what will be the time period of meeting this, but there will be lot of deliberations, and I'm sure it is good for the democratic
So
country.
you're saying the timelines will be set to be able to meet the demands of your alliance partners. There would be a timeline set, and you did mention a common minimum program. What are the elements that we can expect to see over there, Mr. Tyagi?
No, I can see that, right now they are talking about this portfolio, that portfolio, this portfolio. I'm sure this has not reached to the finality as yet. Obviously, the portfolios do make a difference in terms of steering the growth of the country, but there cannot be a conflict of interest. Minimizing the conflict of interest will be reflected in the common minimum program because aspirations are different. Like Andhra Pradesh has just borrowed a very, very disturbed economy. And that's why they have to make it up. The capital is issue. There is going to be allocation there. Bihar also wants a special status. So what kind of the quantum it will be? So I think there will be permutations, combinations. You can't just stick to I need so many things. I need following things. I think it will be a very negotiated strategy between the center because Mr. Modi is a man of development. He will not compromise on the development front, and he would certainly take these people on board. Mr. Naidu's reputation is a very development man.
But on the specific point, on some of these projects that your partners like the TDP, and we heard Mr. Chaudhary also refer to this, the Polavaram project, it has been going on for the last 40 years. In terms of its importance that Chandrababu Naidu would have in trying to complete that and how the BJP sees it, there could be divergence, wouldn't you agree?
No, there will be no divergence at all. I think we will strike the unanimity, and Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and Mr. Modi enjoys a very great amount of rapport. If there is a need for recalibration of certain policies which were not very conducive, I'm sure BJP government or NTA government is sensitive enough to understand the aspirations of the people of Andhra Pradesh. It's a very sensitive state. I mean, it has got, look at the portfolio. Agriculture is almost 40%. The services are 41%. So there is a very high degree of, the irrigation, what kind of acreages you are going to irrigate. I think it's a very important from the agriculture point of view. So Mr. Modi I'm very sure, will come out with a win-win solution. And the project will get completed on time. This is my feeling.
Ms. Mohammed, do weigh in on this because your party has a lot of experience in running coalition governments. There are pressures on the ruling party, the one that leads an alliance, in terms of what you're seeing and hearing right now. What's the sense that the Congress party has, which has a larger role to play in the opposition this time than it ever did in the last 10 years?
Thanks for coming to me after 20 minutes.